for no wind is favorable. This is quote I picked today out of my favorite numerology book, The Life You Were Born to Live. I have always as a guide next to me, and I am coming online live today to speak about how to use numerology for personal growth and for self-discovery, which is one of the most important bases for your personal development, in my opinion, for your manifestations, for using the law of attraction to first of all understand yourself. This is super important. Let's check if the live stream is working. Well, I am promising you a Q&A at the end of the live stream, so if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. What question do you have about specifically about your life path, about your life path number? What question, what challenge are you currently facing, so I can reply to that question after the topic I prepared for today's live stream. And grab yourself a drink. I am having my favorite green mango tea here in Goa, India, where I am currently residing. So let's take a sip. And just a reminder, why am I doing these live streams? I decided to make these live streams a regular weekly thing where I discuss all topics around numerology, self-discovery, self-reflection, personal growth, astrology, human design with you to connect with you on a live stream. I already have so many prepared videos on my channel about numerology because that's my jam, that's my main jam. But I am seeking that personal connection with you, and I want to give you the opportunity as well to interact live with me. So you have the chance here to really get like coaching, to get live consulting from me, to get live input from me when you show up to the live. So if you even comment after under this live stream, if you have like any question open, I can consider that for the next live stream. So let's dive into it. Let's have a sip on your favorite drink and dive into the topic of today: how to use numerology for your personal growth, for your personal development. Let me know in the comments, what is your life path number, what is your destiny number, what is your soul urge number. I am super excited to read from you this information and to connect. I already shared my favorite quote when it comes to that with you from Seneca. If we don't know what port we are steering for, no wind is favorable. That means you need to know where you are heading, and that means as well you need to know yourself before you're heading somewhere. You can set as many goals, you can set as many intentions, but if you don't know where you want to go and who you are, it's going to be super hard for you. Oh, hey Benny, nice to have you on here again. Yeah, please share us your nugget of wisdom. Maybe you have a favorite quote for yourself. And now Omi is as well online here. I know I am a 3811, but I don't know my destiny number. Okay, Naomi, you can calculate your destiny number online with an online calculator, or you can send me your full birth name in the comments if you trust me with that, and I can calculate that for you afterwards, or you simply send me an email and I can send it to you. There are these 3 opportunities. Your destiny number, I am coming to that later in the live stream, what it tells you about yourself. It's one of the most important numbers in numerology actually. So it is very important to have this knowledge about yourself. So when it comes to numerology, it is to understand that you are your own universe. And everything what is in your universe is connected to yourself. So you're the center of your universe, and what is currently showing there for you is only a reflection of your current thoughts, your current beliefs, your current emotions, your intentions, your expectations, and obviously as well the stories you are telling yourself about yourself. Understanding that it always comes back to you. And I learned from my mom the law of Huna, which is the Hawaiian shamanism. Let me know if you might heard about this practice. I love the Ho'oponopono, which is a forgiveness ritual, to work with this forgiveness ritual in my work. But the Huna says as well, everything that is in your world is connected to yourself. And that means basically that your inner world is representing your outer world. Or maybe easier to understand that your outer world, so what you can see in your outer world, you can see as well your inner world. And when you have certainly facing some challenges, some tough moments you're going through in your outer world. Let's say you have a career you don't like. Let's say you are looking for love but you cannot find it. And these are very valuable things to discover in your inner world, to do the inner work around these topics and to dive deep to resolve them in the outer world. And the more you work on them, the more you will see them resolved in your outer world. And I love to go back to my personal example when I discovered numerology for myself, and this was 7 years ago. This year it will be 8 years ago, when my dad suddenly passed away in 2015. And when I go back to this point, I was in a very, very unconscious state of my life. I was just following what my friends are doing. I was following the social pressure of having a regular career. I was never even thinking about traveling the world or even working from anywhere in the world. That was not even existent in my reality. And this showed me, just looking back, to my own limitations in my mind. And the state I'm at just shows me where I already lifted some limiting beliefs, but it shows me as well where there are still limiting beliefs in certain areas of my life. And yeah, when you look at that, when you look at yourself, then you unravel these beautiful treasures in your life. And it's so sweet. My 9-month-old is always watching the live stream with me. Oh, I love it. Yes, Naomi, send me an email. I send it here in the chat. The power of purpose 888@gmail.com is the best email you can reach me right now. Send me an email with your full birth name. If you're married, you can send me as well your new name. It changed something in your current energy, but your destiny number is originally your name you were born with. And I know I see you always commenting, Naomi, and that is supporting me so much. And I see you watching my videos, and I absolutely want to just say thank you for that. So understanding that you are the center of your universe with that simple law of Huna, the Huna law, and what will it want to tell you about yourself is basically that you are the creator of your universe. You are the creator of your own reality. But often, and I'm going back again to that point of when before I lost my dad, I was very unconsciously creating my reality. It was more that I was not sitting on the driver's seat of my vehicle. I was more sitting on the seat next to it, or maybe on the back seat even. And I was just sliding through life. I was not even questioning, what do I truly want out of life? I was following the rules, okay, with sport and fitness in this niche you cannot be successful, with this and this you cannot be successful, so I choose to make an apprenticeship in a bank and I choose to study business administration, because I thought in my belief system, and the belief system where the people around me, my friends and family, that I need to study something proper, I need to have a proper education, so something I can get a corporate job, I can get a job in a big company, and this is what I wanted to that state. I pictured myself stepping up in the career ladder of a big company, working there, and yeah, hanging out with my friends, playing soccer. I was involved. I was playing soccer with my friends, but not very ambitiously. We were just like, going along, having fun, drinking after our games, but not really ambitiously. And then my dad passed away, and a lot of things didn't make sense to me anymore. I had a hard time to spending time with my friends. I had a hard time to going on parties because I never knew when the grief is coming over me, and I was kind of hiding myself from facing uncomfortable situation. And I was studying, and often I had moments when I was sitting in the bus riding back home from university to my apartment where I was like bursting out in tears, or in university where I needed to go to the bathroom and cry for 5 minutes and then come back to the classroom because it just hit me so hard. And I had as well some experience when I tried to force myself to go out with my friends that I was just like bursting out in tears, and especially the alcohol was not making it better, it was enhancing my grief and that sadness that was just currently moving through me. And I was like withdrawing more and more from my circle, which is after looking back to that situation good for me, so that I truly could find myself. And I want to tell you that as well, if you want to consciously create your reality and step from that unconscious creator of your reality into a conscious role of being your creator of your reality, you need to detox in a way from your surrounding. You need to spend time with yourself. You need to spend time eventually with new people and invest on learning how other people operate. And how can you do that for once? For once, it's just like taking more time for yourself, doing the research, diving deep into numerology, into astrology, and as well it will help you then to surround yourself with new people. And when you're saying, okay, I don't have the chance to travel as you right now, but you have it here on YouTube, you can connect with people who are there where you want to go, who allow you to tap into that energy, and that energy you would love to be, the energy you are seeking, and that is nurturing you. Yes, I always wanted to follow the others, but it never went well. Yeah, for me the same. I always wanted so bad I know that is my deep desire to belong into a group of people, and traveling doesn't make it always easy. I travel a lot in the past 2 years. I've been to 12 countries. This year alone, this is my third country now. It slowed down a little bit in the last year, my traveling. And I was very glad. I was for about 8 months in Thailand. If you don't want to know the whole story, I have a video on life update where I tell you about my time living in Thailand, working in Thailand. And it was a very great nurturing time for me because I had the chance to build a community in Thailand, to have more consistent friends in Thailand. But for some time, especially traveling in COVID, and I'm not a person who's always following the mainstream places where a lot of digital nomads or expats are living. No, I sometimes go to the places where then the people follow after, but they are still a little bit more closed off as well. Right now I'm in Goa and I'm not going with the mainstream. It is right now the hottest month here in Goa, So there are not so many foreigners, there are not so many expats. They're just like been here and left now, Goa, that area, maybe relocated to another country and coming back when the season is getting better. So I tend to do that. I'm not really good in following. I'm a little bit of a rebel. I have that rebel energy, but it sometimes is challenging because obviously my soul has as well the desire to belong somewhere, to have a place where I feel understood, to have friends and to connect. And this can be sometimes hard when you're a rebel and when you are a leader and when you are going your own path and when you're not just following people. And this is something, maybe Naomi, do you resonate with it? Maybe you don't, you can let me know what's maybe laying behind for you under that surface of what comes up for you, that you want to follow others but it never really went well for you. And especially with the master number 11, you are a leader and you're not a follower. You are here to lead with your uniqueness, to lead with your unique expression. And this can be so hard. But right now, in the timeline we are in and in this current energy with the planet constellation and astrology, I just know that some planets are deeply connected with Aquarius, with the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius loves to invent new things, loves to do things differently. So it is really, really important for all of us life path numbers to find our own unique expression, to not be followers, to lead the way and in our uniqueness, and to show our different facets, to show our different identities. This is right now super, super important. And let me know as well when you're on that path to become to your conscious creator of your reality, of your universe, stepping from that unconscious creator who is just like slithering from one thing to the next through life and is just experiencing things. And I can tell you, it is so important to work with the subconscious mind because we are most of the time during the day in a subconscious state of mind, and we need to do literally training. We need to do this awareness training, practicing awareness day to day. We need to practice to be present in the now, and this is so extremely challenging because it is easier, or we are so used to it, to think about the past, think about past situations, analyzing past situations, or even dwelling in past experience. That can be beautiful experience, but still you are thinking about the past. And then you don't even recognize that these moments are forming your present moment. They are forming your reality right now. Or you catch yourself worrying about the future. And I know that too well. I'm sometimes thinking about my YouTube channel. I have this deep urge and push and pull to step up the game with my YouTube channel. But then when I get too worked up about it, I get so intense that I'm blocking my own energy. I'm losing my spark and I'm losing my joy and I'm losing that flowing with the present moment. And especially when I try to analyze the trends, like what's trending right now on YouTube, which topics are good right now, what do people really want to listen, then I get so caught up in that it takes my creative force. And yes, I made myself notes for today because I want to give you value, but these notes are coming out from me right now. I was thinking, okay, with this live stream, what should I do? What would be in a way good? What you guys want to watch, because we have a little community here. I have people like Naomi, Benny, other people on my channel who are commenting frequently under my videos, but it's still not there yet where I would love that we have really lively conversations, and I know you, I know what's going on in your life, and I have a better idea. So sometimes I'm just guessing, and then I am thinking, I just want to create what I'm inspired to create, and it will bring, knowing that it will bring value to you, and showing more raw scenes out of my daily life, because I think that's so valuable to just show how unique I float through my life. I have a very unique way of living. And Naomi is writing in the chat, yes, I do. I want to make career and travel, but I'm bound since I started to have a family. Don't get me wrong, I love my family, my own little one, but I have the feeling only here to lead my daughter to life, not make money and status. Yes, I remember that you were telling me that in the comments as well, when you had that realization. And this is such a beautiful realization. And I think sometimes we need to say goodbye to certain dreams and to certain desires of others, because we can get so obsessed with them that we need to let them go, and then they come naturally back into our life when they are really belonging to us. And I think Naomi, or I know Naomi, when I sent you your destiny number, that will give you a lot of clarity, especially when it comes to your career path, because the destiny number is about what you are most successful in doing. I have a number 6 in my destiny number, so my destiny number is about building community. Let me see. I have here my little tower built up, and unfortunately I have my soul map in the tower, but I want to show it to you all to see what I'm doing. Ooh. Okay, you are falling, but we're back. We're back. We're still live. It is live. Okay, I'm getting it out here because I really want to show you that soul map, which I do in my readings, where you can see the magic of numerology. Okay, here we have it. So this is a soulmate how I created for my soul clients, which is really your overview about your most important numbers in numerology. And I love this overview because it always reminds you to your soul blueprint, and it helps you for your personal growth to grow. And we need these anchors, we need these reminders, because we are so programmed from society that we often forget what we are. And thanks Benny. I love this so much. So I was telling you, here's my destiny number. It is a number 6, and here you can as well, you have the formula how it comes out of your birth name, these different numbers. So your destiny number are all your numbers calculated together. Your soul urge number are only your vowels, and then your personality number are the other letters. So with a 6, I'm designed to be a responsible caregiver who serves, supports, nurtures others with love. Your life mission is to be of service and for those who need it, without neglecting my own self-care. I am a good counselor and advisor. People often open up and trust me with their personal information. So this is only like a small package, but I love to have it actually open in my home to remind myself every day to my power. This is my path. This is what I'm successful in. And I'm natural in building community, and I'm convinced I'm going to build as well here a community on YouTube. I know it. I know it. It's going to come. And because this is my destiny. And the more I focus on service, the more successful I will be. I catch myself so often where I'm still too often caught up in that fantasy about money and career as well, Naomi. And this is why I want to bring it back. But I know the more we detach from this concept, especially when we have a destiny number like a number 6 or eventually a number 2 as a destiny number, then this can help us so much to set our intention on that Yes, I only need your full name, and then I can calculate this as well. Like here, I know it might not make sense now out of your birthday. Benny, do you know your destiny number? I'm not sure if you told it to me in the last live. It's the last, yeah, live session. I think it's an 11. Is that correct? Let me know here. And this is one part of really upgrading your reality as a base, understanding yourself as a base, knowing who are you. When I come back to my quote with the ship, you need to be knowing to which port you are headed as a ship. You need to know what ship are you, like where can you go, what are you designed for. Like, are you a speedboat, are you a slow boat, are you a long boat, like what kind of boat are you, you know, that you know, okay, which port is even for you to go to, you know. And what are you designed to? Not that you're like a really teeny tiny small boat and you try to go out in the open wide waters and then you get killed out there, or it gets tremendously hard for you. No, it's for you to figure out like what boat are you, and how can you use your boat, your being, the best to go to a port that is actually designed for you, that where you can do your best work, and where you then, new age of cooperation and collaboration, co-creation, where you can connect with others, where you can co-create with other people together. And then we all use our own strengths, and we build together beautiful big things. This is a new age, it's a new time where we build together based on our strengths. And numerology helps you to find out your strengths. Numerology is your base, finding out your base. Who are you? The most important question, who are you on a soul level? And this is why I do these soul maps, to help you. Who are you? To find that out. Who are you on a soul level? And everyone is so unique because you have a different birthday, you have a different name. There is no one the same like you. Even you have a twin, this person has a different name, your twin has a different name. So it is all very, very unique. So okay, coming back to a self-awareness, developing that self-awareness with numerology, getting to know your chart, getting to know your main numbers. Okay, I copy that. I cannot calculate it right now here in the live stream, but I will send it afterwards. Naomi. And yes, I will do that. Because that's a little bit, I need my chart for that. So the self-awareness is super important, which you can get with knowing your numbers, knowing your life path number, knowing your mission and your challenges with your life path number. The one with the life-saving ring. Very good, I love that. You're out there having the boats who are drowning, or the people fishing them out of the open waters, and that is so much needed. I know, especially in our times right now, it is so much needed. We need these people who are our lifeguards, basically, and pull us out of the water when we need that. It's so important. So yeah, you need to find your place in the wide ocean of possibilities, and yeah, a lot of information out there, a lot of information. This is why I started to work with ChatGPT for my research and stuff like this, because I feel it is, for me, less overwhelming because I don't get 1,000 results. I just get one result from ChatGPT, and then I can follow up with other questions rather than Googling and getting a million of information and losing myself in clicking through the Google results. But that's only a side note. So with numerology, you discover yourself, you get independent from what your parents, your friends, your colleagues say or expect you to be. It is your self-discovery. And as I said, your life path number is one of the most important numbers. I have it here on my soul map. The big number, life path number. Then we have your birth date, the day you're born. That's your birth code. This shows you what are your inner qualities. This shows you your strengths, your talents, your gifts, as well your shadow sides. And then we have your destiny number, which tells you like what are you most successful in doing, your success path, and that can be your career. But it's not always a career, and I think sometimes we can as well let go of that concept that we all need to make a big career. It can be just being a supporter. It can be being in service of our family, of our children, our partner. And I'm stepping personally as well more in the world of service, really serving my boyfriend preparing for his first fight. And I can tell you as well, it's a mission in itself, because I need to hold myself back in certain things, and I need to show up. I need to show discipline to serve him, and it's not about me, it's about his success. And it's a lot of long hours practicing, going to training, preparing the right food, preparing fresh food, getting groceries. It's a lot of mundane things, but I know that when we can fall in love with all the mundane tasks, we can fall in love with everything. And I'm devoted to help him, and it's going to be very interesting. I mentioned it earlier, it's so hot right now here in Goa, and he was running on Monday. It was too hot, and now he is fighting a heat stroke, and it's really, really bad. I haven't seen him like this, so I'm now bringing him, every hour water or electrolytes, something to drink, trying to get something into his body, bringing him a cool towels to place it on his head, so he can try to sleep at least a little bit. And yeah, it's very, very, very challenging, and very, you know, just interesting to be a supporter at the same time, showing up here as well in service for my YouTube channel for you guys. And I'm so happy that these live streams are so much fun for me, that you are here online having questions, commenting, collaborating here with me in that space. And what I was saying, really putting myself back, putting him first, without giving up my own needs, without sacrificing myself, and with really supporting him, and now supporting him to get healthy. It's going to be very interesting. Today is Thursday. No, today is Wednesday. Oh, I was already a day ahead. Actually, I realized I was planning on coming on live tomorrow, but I'm a day ahead. And okay, now power cut. It's going to be interesting if my if my phone is going to keep transmitting. Yeah, I'm like already ahead in time. You saw it, it's Thursday too. Yeah. Okay, it is so interesting. Now we have a power cut, so this is as well an interesting thing, because it is so hot right now, and often the power cuts like 2 or 3 times a day actually here. And then you can imagine it is outside, it feels like 40 degrees, but it is so freaking hot. The sun is coming into our apartment, and now the power cuts out, so we have no AC, and we're just in our apartment. We got earlier a emergency generator. I hope it's going to start working now. So this is interesting as well for like, I love actually live streams. How things can happen, you cannot plan it up front. And live stream seems to keep working. That's good. And thank you, thank you. Uh, yeah, and these are really like, this is some serious things. Like I'm glad I turned everywhere already the AC on. We have a 2-bedroom apartment, so that we are now not getting too burned by the heat, especially him, as he's already overheated, if he's already having a heat stroke. So I'm glad I discovered it's Wednesday here now, because then he has tomorrow to rest, and then on Friday he's going to weigh himself in. He needs to get weighed for his fight, and then on Saturday he's going to fight. So that is really going to be interesting, and yeah, fingers crossed everything is working out. I know everything is working out, but it shows as well that journey to get to a goal and to do something really challenging, like doing a fight, which I have the highest respect for. When someone is doing a professional fight, then yeah, a lot of things can come up, and on that journey we are at the moment. I hope you can still hear me. Maybe you can send something in the chat if everything is still well. And yeah, I wanted to say as well, I was actually talking about the destiny number, what you're so most successful in doing. Then I wish somebody okay, we are all a little bit already. We jumped a few days ahead. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's so funny. I really thought it's Thursday today, but yeah, well. you feel me, and I mean, time doesn't really matter. We are here now. We came together to the right time and divine timing. So yeah, that's nice actually. And yeah, your soul urge number tells you what your soul wants to express here on earth. For me, it's the number 1. And my soul longs to become an independent individual who embraces their uniqueness. And especially with independence, I am often struggling on my journey. I don't feel independent, I feel dependent on others. So these are the challenges I am facing. I am not financially free or financially independent yet. Not that I say yes, I'm totally free to do whatever I want to do, but I know as well I am taking in like really important learning lessons, but it's not always easy. But this is what my soul wants to express. This is what I'm working towards. And then taking all the mix of our personality together out of the soul map and creating it into something that makes sense. That is then the masterpiece. That's a master challenge. That's why I love to have this soul map overview, because it connects the dots, and it as well reminds you to sometimes it's more important to work with that energy, sometimes with that energy, and that it can truly switch up. And then it's your personal year. Personal year is for me this year the number 3, so a year full of movement. This is why I know as well I needed to start traveling more again. Last year wasn't traveling so much. It was a year of the 2, more for connection, corporations, building that community, and now it's more time for me to move and to explore, to be on adventure, to tap into my joy. You can let me know in the comment section what personal year you are in. And yes, if you don't have any questions, or if you do have any questions, let me know now, then I can dive deeper. Nadine, I will send you your destiny number, definitely. And yeah, Benny, do you have anything on your mind? If you're still here in the field. Okay, great. Thank you. Everything is fine with the video. I'm happy to hear that. That's good. Yeah. So to sum it up for today, I can't think of anything. Okay, great. Just some last wise words from me. If you have some last wise words here, I would love to share them as well, Benny and Nadine. Then just remind yourself you are the center of your universe, and you created, and everything what you currently see in your reality is only a reflection of your inside. And yeah, you're really the queen or the king of your universe, and you decide where you are headed, and you make it up with your decisions, with how you carry yourself through the world. And this is magic. You are magic. We are all here to walk one another home. I love that. I loved as well, Naomi, with you as the lifesaver with the lifeboat, fishing out the others. Back to God. We are all realizing, back to God, realizing that God is in all of us. God is in me, in you, in everyone we encounter. We can see a little piece of ourselves, and sometimes as well a bigger piece, depending on what strong of connection, soul connection we have and share with each other. And some of us are more meant to have deeper connection with each other in this lifetime, where we have a lot of tasks to learn, a lot of challenges to master with, and then we have maybe some connections that are very, very quick and accelerating and shorter than others. So I thank you both for being here in this space. Thank you as well everyone else who tuned in, and if you have any question afterwards, just drop it in the comments, because I can take these questions for the next live stream to get a better idea what topics you're more curious about, what topics are right now moving you. And yeah, thank you all. Thank you for shining your light. I'm now going to my man and see if he's still okay. I'll probably bring him an ice cube, because the power is still out and our AC is still out, and he's really, really overheated. It's getting hot here in my room now as well. So thank you all. Sending light and love to everyone who's right now going through a rough time. I know it is challenging. And I have someone new coming. I'm 3811, another 3811 here in the group. Nice. And I'm struggling with understanding 8 energy and 11 difference, soul and intuition. Okay. Yes, I will note that down for the next live stream to go more in depth into the 8 energy. Actually, I had already the impulse to do that. And as well, maybe pointing out the 8, 7 energy, and in comparison with the 11. Yep, the 8 energy, the 8 just for you already as a little forecast is about power. It is about your personal power, and this is what numerology gives you back. your personal power. Your personal power is to realize that you are creating right now in this present moment. Personal power is to be vulnerable and share vulnerable your insights with the people around you when you feel this is the right moment to do so. And the 8 is as well the number of manifestation. The 2, 4, and 8 are numbers of the manifestation triad. The 8 is the last number of it, and the 8 manifests with dedication, focus, working continuously on the topics. The 8 has an incredible laser focus. It loves to go deep. The 8 is a number of going into the deepest depth of your soul and going deep in there, and that can be super scary. It can be so scary to see that, and as well to go so deep into the deepest pains that you feel like, how can humanity hold this? And this is for you to transform to the light, and this as a 3811. Yeah, you are a teacher as well, like Nadine, you are a teacher for that, bringing this darkness into the light. And as well, then, like you said it already, saving as well, eventually picking out people out of the stormy waters who are right now in the stormy waters. And you can only do that when you are safe, when you are safe in your safe boat. Then you can start to pick out the other people out of the ocean who are struggling, who are drowning in the waves. And the 8 is a leadership energy. The 8 is someone who manages other people. The 11 as well, you are a leader of the new time. You are here to lead others. And especially with the 38-8, you are here to lead others out of the darkness into the light and to go deep. And thank you, I know he will be better. We are moving through it, and I will go in the next live deeper into the energy of the 8, 7, and 11. I think that's on it for right now. So thank you all, and thank you for the good wishes for Rocky. I as well send him the best, sending him all the energy for his fight. And yeah, he's on his own path of reclamation, reclaiming his power. He is a life path 8 actually, so he is that power player, how I call it in my numerology guide, which by the way you can just download. I have the link in the description. So he is reclaiming his power through fighting. I know he will smash it, even though it's right now really challenging, but he's going to smash it. I believe in it. I believe in you too as well. I believe you can smash everything you set your mind to. You are warriors, you're strong, and thank you so much for showing up all here. So thank you, and sending you much love and light into the rest of your day.